So I want to show you now the findings from a study that we did with long-term practitioners and with age and gender match controls. And we used something to really challenge them. You know how you can go to a cardiologist in order for them to fully assess your cardiovascular function, they may ask you to do a stress test, to go on a treadmill or an exercise bike to stress the heart. Well, we have to figure out ways of stressing the mind and the brain in ways that are ethical and responsible. And one of the ways we can do that is, and that's what we think of as ecologically valid, is pain. We've all had the experience of pain. It's something very basic to being human. And we can deliver a painful stimulus in the laboratory very safely. And so that's what we did in this experiment. We use heat to do that. And I don't want to spend time describing the apparatus. It's a bit complicated, but it really is very effective, and it's very safe. And I've had this done to myself many times, and it really feels like your skin is burning, but it's safe. So what we did is we gave people one experience of this pain. And then we brought them into the laboratory, put them in the scanner, and we told them that when they hear a tone, just a beep, they know that in 10 seconds they're going to get zapped with this painful stimulus. So watch what happens to the non-meditators. They hear the tone, and we're searching in the brain for the specific circuit that we know is responsive to physical pain. This has been very well studied, so we know exactly where to look in the brain. So here the non-meditators, they hear this tone, they haven't gotten anything painful, and yet their brain responds as if they've just been zapped, but they haven't gotten any painful stimulus. Then the actual heat stimulus comes on, and they further escalate their response. And then they have a very slow recovery because they know that this is going to happen again. So look what the long-term meditators show. And this is a study in which Mingyur Rinpoche participated, as well as other very long-term practitioners. They hear the tone, nothing, absolutely nothing, no significant activation in any of the pain-relevant regions. Then when they actually get the zap of the painful stimulus, they show a big response. And in fact, in certain areas of the brain, their response is larger than among the non-meditators. They're totally open. Their sensory channels are open. But look what happens when the painful stimulus goes off. They come right back down to baseline and recover very quickly. This is the neural picture of resilience.